Hey guys, so in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about just other oddball things that might pop up. Different types of vehicles that maybe don't show up on the spreadsheet or difficulty understanding someone, things like that. So if a car request comes up and the customer mentioned this vehicle and it's not on the spreadsheet that I provide for you, we will add that, by the way, as they come up. There's a good amount on there now, but in no way can we cover everything, especially right out of the gate, and every situation. But we're trying to cover as much of it as we can. But if something like that comes up, you can just Google a vehicle, and if you are reasonably certain you found the vehicle, and maybe you say to the customer, okay, I'm just confirming this looks like a four-door sedan, that sort of thing, then fire away. Go ahead and do that proposal and use that quote form. If you're not sure, the one fallback that we can always use for this, in cases like that, is you can direct that customer to, and we'll have this in the spreadsheet for that business. We'll have their website address and their physical address. We will have that all loaded in each business owner's spreadsheet. So you'll have it all right there. You can direct that customer, if they're not already on that website, you can just tell them that in this case, for this particular vehicle, we ask that you fill out an online proposal. And I can show you what that looks like. This is just one of my websites. It's a lead generation website I built for one of my clients. But anyway, they use TintWiz. So this is a TintWiz form. This is how it looks on a website when a customer is going to fill it out. You can see it's the name, the number, email address. They're going to select, in this case, automotive, residential, and then they'll fill out their other details. So that will come through, and you'll get alerted to that within TintWiz that you have a proposal request. In that case, you can just do that proposal and send it back to them. Is probably the best way to handle it. But when they're on the phone with you, and if it's a strange vehicle you're not finding, I would ask them to fill this out and tell them that we need to send this to our estimating team. Once they do that, what we can do is then get that forwarded to that business owner and have them tackle this one directly with the customer. If you ever have someone call and you're having difficulty, it's a bad connection, or you just can't understand them for whatever reason, you can always use this as a fallback. You can just say, in this case, would it be possible, would you mind going onto our website at blah blah blah.com and fill out our free quote form right on the website there with all your information, and someone will get back to you as soon as possible with your quote. So that's a good way, and when in doubt, you can handle it that way and get them to fill this out. It's perfectly fine. But the main thing is you answered the phone. We didn't let the phone call go, so we still have a good shot at getting this customer booked. It's definitely better than the alternative of not answering the phone, which is what a lot of these shop owners are running into. So that's where we come in, and that's where I'm hoping we can really help them out and become a very valuable service to many other shops. So if you ever get, say, during the day, someone called to complain, or maybe not complain, just had a question about tint work that they just had done. Again, that's a case where we're going to direct them. We'll have some systems put in place where we can direct them directly to the shop. Maybe we take a message down and just send a message to the shop owner. Hey, you need to call this customer. They had a question about their tint work that they had done, or they have a question that I don't know the answer to. Could you please call them? We'll have some systems in place to do that as well. So more on that later. Again, the videos that I've done so far, I think this is about the 6th video I've done in regards to training. These are the basics. We covered quite a few different types of vehicles. We're not covering necessarily everything right now. We will be covering things as we go along, and as we run into situations, we'll address them and add them to future trainings. But hopefully this is a good basic idea of how we need to handle these calls as they come in for window tinting. Other than that, guys, I think that's a really good start. These first 6, we'll call them core videos, I think, and we will just keep expanding from here, and we'll keep communicating. I'm always available. We can always, if you run into situations, we can work them out for sure. There's not anything we can't solve. We'll figure it out together. So anyway, I appreciate you spending the time on the training, and look forward to this endeavor. I think this is going to be a great thing for window tinting shops. So thanks again, and have a great day. Oh, sorry guys, I had just closed that video out and I paused it, and I thought of one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to show you how a proposal looks to a customer. So if we go to, this is just one that I did as a test in my email, and you hit view proposal, that's how it comes in. I wanted to show you how it looks and what the customer sees. So this is all the options that got sent to for this test quote that I had done. Looks like this was just a 4-door sedan I did. So what I would do as the customer, I would go through and make my selections, and then down here you can see there's a note where you put my preferred date and time, and then you'd put your name. So that's how a quote looks. Nothing too fancy, but it definitely gets the job done and has all the important details. So that's just a brief idea how that looks. So anyway, all right, I'm going to sign off of this video now, and we'll see you in future ones, and I'm sure we'll be talking as we move forward here. Thanks again.